Hi, hello, and welcome to the Consularship brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Serene Priestess Abossi. I will be your oracle today. It's been an honor and a pleasure to serve you. Thank you for allowing me the pleasure and the privilege to do so. If anything resonates with you, go ahead and comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Go ahead and smash that like button. I appreciate your continued support. I'm going to just do a channeled reading. I almost said open reading. I'm just going to do a channeled reading here, and that's what I was sent to do, to deliberate the findings for a channeled reading. We'll see what it's about. I'll catch the vein quickly. It's been a doozy. All the readings today have been an alarm, which is 3 sevens in a reading. Yeah, so excuse me if you heard that on the mic. Oops. Okay, I gotta pause. Something weird is going on. There's about to be like a level up in some kind of way that's announced, and we're receiving some kind of weird energy around it. So this is going to be an open reading. What I'm going to do is just move some energy around for the collective. I don't exactly know what's going on, but I'll tell you as I figure it out. Something just inverted itself. So that's a sign. Yeah, definitely. Zero judgment card, something's going on. I don't know what it is. Listen, I just want to go work out, man. Everything else, I don't care. Spirit won't let me leave. So we all come from the goddess, and to her we are reborn like a drop of rain falling to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we are reborn like a drop of rain falling to the ocean. So there's something going on. We're about to have a level up, a boss up, a handle up, a G up. We're about to graduate in some kind of sense, way, shape, form, or another. L'imperatore la giustizia. Justizio is judice. There's a judgment happening right now. We're under judgment and we're going to be victorious. However, there is some kind of rukuku rakaka, something's going on. Some dictatorial, tyrannical energies after us. They want to keep us down. I don't know what this is about, and I don't like it either. Okay. So where's that? So the past is coming up to confront or to face. Yes. We're gonna move forward, and the gate's gonna open up for us to do that. But I do want to say we have to just be about what we're about. We have to have our drive, desires, passions, motivations about us, because then we're going to be coming into our spiritual inheritance. Otherwise, we're going to be slowed down, and we better not be afraid to take any risk. That's the temptation here. For our peaceful self to become disturbed. That's what they want. That's the plan. Okay. So just keep that in mind, because who we are, what we're about, what's alive in us will shine bright like a diamond, unless we play into whatever this little tactic is, which is to sow seeds of demise. Basically, they want to make us feel basic, boring, ordinary. They want to cloud our judgment. They have to trick us, is what the case is, and that's not what we're going to let happen. We're about to be gifted something from the universe, and The only way we can trick ourselves out of this is by doing it ourselves. I just want to remind you of that, my dear. So just be mindful and be aware. That's it. That's all. Okay. There's something going on here. There's something going on here. There's something going on here where things are about to start increasing for us, and there's a lot of eyes on us that know that. And it's fair, it's right, it's justice. Thing about that is it can be suppressed by getting our heart out of the picture. So we need to stay strong in our heart. That's kind of what this is. Some discernment is that we're going to where we belong. We've spent enough time in places and spaces that are subjected to energies, entities, ideologies, especially enemies, being around people that really don't like us, but they smile to our face. We're finally going to go where we belong. We're finally going to, the road to where we should be is going to open up unless um, we're about to win. We're about to be victorious. It's about to make sense why we went through what we went through. But there are orchestrations, machinations around, trying to trick us out of our spot. And it may, there's some type of cruelty out there that's hunting us down. I don't know what that is, but it's trying to contest or compete or create karma or chaos or whatever. And that's the thing. This next bow, this next battle is going to give us some kind of clarity on why and why things have been going down the way they have for the last couple of few years. What exactly is this energy that is opposed to us? And also why we had to wait for so long, why we were kind of left in space and place. And it might have been unpleasant, but believe it or not, it would have been worse if we got to where we were going. We were being protected from an even uglier kind of energy. That's going to be hard to hear or understand or feel or believe for some time. But when we do get to where we're going and when we are where we're supposed to be, it all makes sense. We were being protected from some kind of attack. Yeah, that's true. You see that mic drop there that when the card flew? There's also a little bit of a narrative that we shouldn't be doing what we're doing or how we're going about doing something isn't the right way to be doing it. But that's just other people with their colonizer controller. So the history books, the science books, the religious books, the mother, daddy, teacher, preacher, that's conditioning and programming. We need to do what we're doing and not let some external entity, energy, ideology, enemy basically get us off our spirit, karma, life path, destiny, our bigger, brighter, better future, our faith, hope, and optimism. We need to go to where we're calling because that's the calling on our life. There is something innate in us. So if you have a burning desire, we need to embark upon it. That's really what it is. And as long as we're being loyal and fruitful to the divine, whatever spirit is alive in us, where we feel dutiful, our God calling, basically, that's what we need to be doing. Because there's a calling on our life, but there's also a covering on our life that's giving us protection. It's not going to feel like it. It's going to feel like entities, energies, ideologies around us are trying to block us with some type of triangulation. It might feel like we're being frozen out or subjected to the terms and conditions of the group that we belong to, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's community, whether it's some kind of society. But the thing about it is we're about to achieve. It's coming in the next couple few days. That's what this is. I just got to download. So yeah, something is happening starting the weekend, maybe Friday, maybe Monday. I don't know. I don't know. But something's happening. It's a delayed message of a path that we're already on. Some kind of affection, affirmation, adoration, appreciation. Okay. Yeah, so it's just that we're in a secure position, but we need to do the restful thing. Be prudent, be reasonable. Don't go out, don't cuss nobody out, don't go out and tell people what you got going on. Just be still, be calm, be silent. That's kind of what it is. Because we're having a shift, a change to our path. It's almost like we need to stop talking to people that are agitating our spirit, agitating our soul. We need to let them, like they do and be about what they about because they don't need to know what we got going on. They're interruptus. Spirit interruptus is what I'm hearing. And so there's going to be some communication breakdown, but what I'm going to do right now is sweep away the energy from the gate because we're indestructible unless we go in the line of fire. So most of the flames, most of the bullets are not going to hit us. Whatever orchestrations, machinations, whatever magic, whatever roots, whatever spells, whatever hexes, whatever curses, they're going to be broken, they're going to be lifted, they're going to be repelled. It's just that the ties that bind love, usually, we're going to tell people close to us. And the thing about it is, most people in our life, they mean well, they want the best for us, but they don't know no better. Most of the time, we don't even realize we're taking medical advice from our mechanic. They might have been done something that worked for them, but it might not work for us. They might have felt it's something that wouldn't work for them, but it's going to work for us. And by taking the advice from people who haven't been where we're trying to get to, let's not take advice from people about a long, long journey when they barely ever left the house or left the neighborhood or left the zip code or the city or the county that they were born in. We need to not worry about these folks. You hear what I'm saying? Like there's something about to start happening for us. Things are about to start speeding up, leveling up, handling up, bossing up, geeing up, brightening up, glowing up for us. And it might be their time, it might be their day, or we might need to leave them where they are, how they are, what they're about. We can't be worrying about these people, is what I'm getting. Because we are really close to a come up, but we're also really close to destiny swap. So there's a few ways destiny can be swapped. I'm just going to get to the end because I don't want to take a lot of time. Do not stop doing what you're doing. If you're being called to something, keep going. If we are being called in a direction, we need to keep going in that direction. We need to keep it moving, keep it trucking. That's what's up, Buttercup. I'm serious. Okay. If something is beckoning and calling to us, as long as it's not coming through the mouth of a person already in our life, it's somebody who's trying to help us, lift us up, level up with us, or help us level up, and not just warn us, compassion bait us, tone police us, concern troll us, then that's what we need to be doing. What is concern trolling? Oh my gosh, this is annoying here. There's a whole everything here. I don't know what this is about. So let me just ramble. Rattle, I'm sorry, not ramble, but rattle. Rattle and prattle about. We need to break our break. We're in an energy pattern, a holding pattern. Okay. We're around some unhealed, unawakened people. Some ratas cucarachas. I don't know what that means. Okay. Because we keep getting pockets of energy. You see how much we have to overcome? Two whole narratives came out. So we might be dealing with the Scorpio rising, trying to suppress us because they don't want us to abandon them. They might not ever say that out loud, but that's what they're thinking. Yeah, there's some contestation, competition here, and there's going to be new. Some of it's going to start up. I don't want to say we need to be secretive, but we need to be. strategic. Some kind of energy here is doing the most. It's not really acting in accordance, and it's trying to clap back, fight back. It's trying to do something. I don't understand what this is. It can be jealousy. I'm not getting like intentional, malicious interference. I'm getting just that the energy itself doesn't belong where we're going or doesn't really even belong around us now. There's something about us where we've grown, we've changed, we've shifted, we've evolved essentially. Okay. And some of the old energies we were around, especially people that are around us that love us, we're no longer on the same page. And that's just the thing. Hanging around energies, entities, ideologies that do not reside on the same page, that's going to be detrimental. And I don't want to like, load us up with all this warning and this doom, doomsday talk or whatever. But we just got the page of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands. So we're about to receive our spiritual inheritance. However, there's some kind of energy that wants us to stay in the barrel with them. The Ten of Wands is a product of yielding to the Five of Wands, which means bottom of the barrel. If it was the Five of Cups, that would be crab in a bucket. This is bottom of the barrel energy that wants us to stay. And it can also be some kind of generational curse energy. So I would be mindful of the people from our neighborhood. I would be mindful of the people in our family. I would be mindful of the people out of whatever environment, surrounding location we were raised in, specifically if they're related to us, carry the same bloodline, or if they're from our same place of origin, maybe our neighborhood, maybe our alma mater, maybe our first job, maybe the environment surrounding the location of the job that we're in. And then also if there's anything related to like a burden that we would have, that can include probation or parole. Okay, so we're paying off a debt if we're in pre or post trial services, if we're on probation, parole, stay away from those folks, at least in terms of telling them what you got going on. I understand sometimes you need to tell the probation or the parole officer if you're switching jobs or residences, but nothing more beyond that. Tell them what they need to hear, not everything going on. Leave some of it out. Less is more. Less is more. Less is more. Because also what they don't want to see is us with hope in our heart, a smile on our face, a pep in our step, our spirit dancing inside our body. That's not what they want to see. Okay, they want to see us doubting our future. They want to see us scared and conditioned. That's what gives them power. But I want to say something, my dear. That means they're gaining power from us. So take massive action and don't think we need permission from other people. See, the story keeps going, it won't stop. It's like I'm trying to close this chapter out and just more keeps coming. This is like an active spiritual attack, is what I'm getting. And we just keep getting better. And they're like, no, stay worse, stay down, get back in the box, be conditioned. This has been going on all day. Honey, I'm trying to go for a run and the universe has me doing work. This means it's that bad, it's an emergency. I was supposed to get my run done in the morning yesterday, and it's the evening of the following day. So now I'm behind in my recovery schedule. I'm going to have to take extra precautions. But whatever this is, it's like it's the enemy wanting to keep us in the box. They want us to stay conditioned because we're about to have a come up. Is what I'm trying to say. We're about to be victorious. We're about to win. And this energy wants us, well, not on a grind, not on a hustle, not on a flow, not on a, you understand? They want to create some kind of loophole where they can access or where we can lose. They're trying to create some type of way where they're permitted to be what would normally be seen as bad or wrong. They want to create some type of aspersion where we're not seen for what we are, and whatever they want to project onto either us or onto the decision making, the authority of wherever our next place is. The way that this being described is the God of the next world that we are going to enter. They want to project some type of illusion, delusion, confusion, some type of image or mirage about why we're undeserving. That's what I'm getting. So we're about to leave like hell, the hell realm, the hell dimension, some generational curse. We're about to exit the barrel that we're in, and all of the energy, the barrier police, the energy police, that they're trying to politic us back. Virtue signaling essentially is what that looks like. It's respectability politicking, though, compassion baiting, home policing, concern trolling, because there's going to be a definite ending, a transformation that's irrevocable. And some people, when we're not around, they're going to have to look at themselves because the thing that they're projecting onto, there's no longer access to it. And if they keep their name and our name in their mouth when we're not around, you know what's going to happen? It's going to be very clear that they're the issue, not us. Because if all the issues were blamed on us and then we're no longer around, what's that going to mean? If there's still the same problems as before. What's that going to mean? What's that going to look like? What does that imply? That it was never us to begin with. You hear what I'm saying? And so there's a sharpness, an authority coming to us. And also, if there is obstacles on the way, this sharpness or authority coming as the supreme authority to knock out whatever issues. We need to stay in this loving, kind, caring, compassionate, benevolent energy. We need to stay precious so that when judgment does come, we're completely in the right. We didn't do nothing. We didn't retaliate. We didn't interfere. We didn't lob some attack. We didn't do no return to sender, nothing. It's fine to do a reversal. Right now, don't even do return to senders. Take whatever energy comes our way and transmute it. May any and all opposition and adversarial energies projected towards me and my God sovereign free self be benevolently perpetually transmuted into my abundance. May any and all oppositional and adversarial energies projected towards me and my God sovereign free self be benevolently and perpetually transmuted towards my abundance. May any and all energies projected towards me and my God sovereign free self be perpetually and benevolently transmuted towards my abundance. Keep saying that while you're going through this battle. It won't take that long, a few days, 3 at the most from when you start the intention. Okay? There's some high level interference. It's coming down from places of authority, eldership. These people might actually have some type of credibility or whatever, or what have you. They're right in front of us, but we would have no idea that they were doing the dirty that they're doing. These are people that really, it makes them feel less than when they see us have a come up, but that's their own problem. That's not ours. It's not for us to worry about. You hear what I'm saying? It's not for us to think about, to worry about. We're gonna have a destined success. And nothing's gonna get in the way unless we allow it. We don't have to engage in what's coming. You understand what I'm saying? We don't have to engage in what's coming. All we have to do is stay prayed up, stay blessed up, eye on the prize, steady on the grind. We need to be in that hustle, that flow. We don't need to be popping up at the mouth or brawling in the streets. You hear what I'm saying? Like, don't be party, don't be of the party that is doing the wrong thing. Two wrongs don't make a right. A lot of times we want to defend, a lot of times, no. We don't have to do nothing but tell the divine, reiterate our plan, lean back in our energy, stay focused. That's the thing to do right now because some things are going to be out in the open and a lot of energy will be exposed for what it is. It might not seem like it. We better not be rage baited or none of that because there might be like a few blows. There might be a few rounds where they're trying to see if there's anything about us that's vulnerable. They're trying to see if there's anything about us that could be called into question. And it's going to be based on our reaction and response. It's not going to be based on um, what happens or what is said about us. It's going to be based on how we respond and how we react to what is about to be said or shown or revealed about us, if that makes any sense. Because this spot that's opening up, it has our name on it. And all we got to do is say that we're ready and that we accept. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm not going to do the channeled reading. This is just going to be an open reading. We've gone to the throne of being, basically the Maya, the illusion here. It's what happens when we come into incarnation. I just need to make sure this gate is clean. It is. We're indestructible here. So one thing I want to say is it might be a good idea to reach out to whatever place or space that we're going and just say that we're ready. It might be best to say, hey, thank you for noticing, or thank you for thinking, or thank you for, you know, on my behalf. I really appreciate you. I just want to let you know I'm looking forward to la di da, yada yada, and I feel so honored. I'm so super grateful. Thank you. That might be all we need to do, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. You know, I'm getting the energy that something expects us to kind of be low. I don't know if that means, you know, compete on some emotional level. I don't know if that means to be easy and easily accessible. I don't know if that means to lower our self-worth and value. I don't know if that means to diminish our worth or whatever or what have you. What I do know is that we're not being respected or treasured. We're not being cherished. We're being coveted, meaning this is a lower vibrational attachment. It's not one that's divine in union, designed to raise the highest of each other up. It's one that expects us to play some kind of low vibrational supposition. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but I'm gonna assert. They're not cherishing us, they're coveting us, if that makes sense. What they want from us is not because they see us, is they see what we can give them, what we could do for them, or what attaining or possessing us gives them. They are soothing and regulating themselves by having access to us or having us around. It confirms some kind of false narrative that they are under. It doesn't actually affirm the true nature of our being. It doesn't confirm or affirm our true authentic self. It affirms some type of low vibrational false narrative. I hope that's sufficient. So again, the message is be careful of some kind of destiny swap. Because what they want to do is distract us from putting the energy out that we're putting out, so that the spot that the energy would create, they can move into it and take it. So keep on doing what we're doing. Keep on moving in the direction that we're heading. In a couple of few days, there's going to be a shift in the energy. Okay, so I'm trying to close this up and it's telling me no, but I don't understand because, oh yeah, that's it. I just don't understand. It keeps telling me to close all these loopholes that are open, and I can't sit here and define to you what these loopholes are because it requires alchemical metaphysical knowledge. We don't have that basis here. But I'm sitting here closing all these loopholes. So may any energy, adversarial, oppositional energy projected towards me or my God sovereign free self be perpetually and benevolently transmuted towards my abundance. May any and all oppositional or adversarial energy projected towards me and my God sovereign free self be perpetually and benevolently transmuted towards my abundance. May any and all oppositional or adversarial energy projected towards me or my God sovereign free self be benevolently and perpetually transmuted towards my abundance. May any and all oppositional adversarial energy projected towards me and my God sovereign free self be perpetually and benevolently transmuted towards my abundance. This is the mantra, okay, dear? Because something be going on. It's almost as if there's an energy that wants to cull the spot that they're literally, something's trying to go in the timeline and kill something that we got coming to us. It's a diversion. And this is just really agitating because I kind of want to just go work out, you know? I'm kind of done with whatever. I don't need to be sitting here watching for some enemy to come through the gate. I'd rather just pray, stay prayed up, stay under protection, and then leave it at that. But there's an energy here. So may any and all adversarial or oppositional energy projected towards me or my God sovereign free self be benevolently and perpetually transmuted into my abundance. May any and all oppositional or adversarial energy projected towards me and my God sovereign free self be perpetually transmuted into my abundance. So we're good here. We're good. It's been an honor and a pleasure to serve. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to do so. This was a message about more endeavors to block or confuse. And really, the message here was the thing that they're waiting for is some kind of harsh response. So the word around that is rage baiting, or like, it's to embarrass us. That's really what it is. And we did get the message, Page of Cups. We got that message. There's an intention to rage bait us here. See, this is a temptation, Ace of Swords, because we're in a place that's unreachable. You can't go against the eternal kingdom. And that is what they want to do, but we see it for what it is. We're already in a safe space. It's just something that's fizzling out. They're on their last like little leg there. Poor baby. I mean, I know that's hard and they can't let go, but it's already kind of been over for them. And what we're giving them is compassion. So they kind of, so there's somebody does a sun in Capricorn, that's the devil, or this is open aggression, not passive aggression. Moon and the Hangman, this is overt aggression, sun and the devil. It's out in the open, or it's something coming to light that's been hiding in the dark. So, there's that. And we are being attacked, so we need to kind of be fearless here. I don't know what else to say about this being fearless. It's more like to stand up to whatever. Does that make sense? Like, let's not lay down and when we're afraid. Our trigger response should not be to flee. And yes, okay, of course, retreat and gain your bearings or whatever, but turn around and confront is what I'm trying to say. Eventually, even circle back and confront. Don't pick a fight. And it shouldn't be confronting a person. There's something here that we need to learn where initially we're going to be afraid maybe of a potential consequence or a potential conflict or whatever. And it's okay to take a moment to gain your bearings, but that's the thing. We can't be living in fear. We're being hunted or targeted for something. I hope I'm making sense, darling. Because the road's opening up, the path is going to become clear. We're at a crossroads. And there's something here trying to get us either to decide wrong or to not make a decision or to not make the decision that we want to. But that's the thing, that this message is going to be delayed. Later on, we'll find out that we've been tricked. Later on, we'll find out that things were moving slowly because of this energy we were attached to. And whatever decision or choice we just made, it was designed for things to expand. It was a blessing. Page of Pentacles. We're ready. And that's what they don't want us to see. Hangman. There's a perspective and a perception. The perception is where we're at. We need this broader perspective, and it comes from doing action. We shouldn't wait until we're comfortable. We should take action and learn more. It's not about waiting until it's perfect. It's to create it or take the decision now and make it perfect later. We can refine later on. We can make things perfect later on. That's the thing, though. There's some strategy, tactic, cunning, or truth that's being withheld from us. And that's the thing we need to figure out here. We need to just get the ball rolling, and it'll be better later on. It's what we don't yet realize. Yeah, that's the message here. Is there anything else? Great. Great. So it's running clean now. Ooh, perfect. Yeah, I mean, it's running clean. I'm so happy. Okay, good. I mean, awesome. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, so they're still trying, but nothing's working. Whew. Okay, great. That ran completely clean. I'm so happy. It's been an honor and a privilege and a pleasure to serve. Thank you for allowing me to do so. This message was about having to stand up, confront, or just get out there and do work. Now, I want to be very clear. Don't confront any person. that's standing in the way of us getting what we want. But if there's something that we're being made afraid to do, or we're being bullied or targeted in a way, that's the thing. It's just don't be fearful. It's kind of it. And also don't get rage baited, which is also why I'm saying don't confront any one person. Confront the thing that makes us afraid. If there's something that we're afraid of, or the thing to do would be to just believe in the divine. That sometimes that's what we're afraid of, to go out on faith. Sometimes we want to take action because we believe that's the thing we need to be doing. We do need to take some action if we're sitting in a space of inaction. But a lot of times we were doing too much, and now we just need to let the universe take over. The thing we don't want to do is be rage baited, meaning react and start shouting at somebody or confronting somebody because they said something bad about us. Or we don't want to slow down and not act if we're in some type of energy pattern that's going to bring in what we want. The thing we're trying to avoid is destiny swapping. And there's two ways for that to happen in this specific circumstance. One, they get us to take no more action, and then they move into the spot of the thing we were about to create for ourselves. Or two, they move into our spot because they usurped us. They made us look wrong or bad or incompetent or reactional or emotional, and then they kind of take over. So take it as it resonates. I can't give you a direct answer for your specific situation without doing a reading. By the way, the information for that is in the show notes. If you want to book a reading or whatever. But until we meet again, until we read again, namaste, dandava, and ashe, sayonara, das vidanya, avidazain. Take good care. See you in the next one. Until we meet again, until we read again. Just a quick prayer for all the still lost out there to illusion, delusion, and confusion. Lost in the seas of time, yet to heal, yet to awaken, trapped somewhere in the matrix. Okay, yet to return to the resplendent grace of the unconditional love of the divine. Ho'oponopono, we're sorry, we love you, please forgive us, thank you. We pray that your steps are ordered, your path illuminated, and that you find salvation and redemption in this lifetime. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be whole, may you be at peace, may you receive everything you ever wanted, starting with what you deserved, okay? I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Remember to smash that like button, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.